Hello, hanshen. I wanted to just go over the corrections for the Unit 1 test, and I thought that that would be a good way to do it by making you a video. So let's start with question 1A. You're asked to first of all prove that the pair of triangles are similar. And if you follow the examples that I put in the lessons, if you do the steps exactly the same way as I did, that's what I'm looking for on your test. So in this case, you've given me a bunch of angles here that are, you're stating that are equal, but there is no information given in the question to indicate that those angles are equal. The only information that you're given is that the side lengths are equal, so in equal ratio, and that's what you need to concentrate on when you are trying to prove that these two triangles are similar. So if you start by saying that the ratio of 84 to 14 is equal to the ratio of, let me just see here, it's a little hard to read, isn't it? 14 to, well, let's do the 48 to 8 there. So it looks like the one set of sides is 6 times bigger than the other set of sides, and then the other two corresponding sides are 72 to 12. So if you show that that ratio is the same, in each case it's a 6-to-1 ratio, then in this case the triangles are congruent because of side-side-side congruency, not because the angles are equal, because you were not given any information about equal angles in the question or the diagram. And so you need to write side-side-side similarity here, and that's how you prove that those triangles are similar, okay? So in the second question, it's a bit of a similar problem. Let me just move the page up so that we can see that. In part B here, you do have angles listed, and you're saying that those angles are equal, like you have SHT equal to FHG, and those angles are equal, but they're not indicated as equal on the diagram, so you have to explain that those are opposite angles, and that's why they're equal. And then for STH to be equal to FGH, that's also correct, and you have to say that you're given that information in the question or in the diagram, so you would put given in brackets. Now you can stop when you have two equal angles, because if all angles add up to 180 in a triangle, then if two angles are the same, the third pair of angles also have to be equal. So you can say, therefore, your therefore statement is triangle STH is similar to triangle FGH because of angle similarity this time. Now the same idea for C, and C is, you've mentioned parallel lines. You should also mention that these make the F pattern. And so FSR is equal to FDE, so that's this angle and that angle equal. And then on the other side, FRS equal to FED, and those are also because of parallel lines, F pattern. Therefore, triangle equals triangle by angle similarity, not angle RFS, but triangle, okay? And so those are the similarity statements that you're being asked for on this part of the test, and that's why you have some corrections to make on that section. Okay, for the next page, for question 2, we're told that the two triangles are similar. But you have to be really careful, because if it says the triangle RST is similar to triangle BCD, then that means that the sides correspond in the same order. In other words, RS is equal to BC, and ST is equal to CD, and so on, okay? So when you're comparing the sides, what side you have here is SR, that's 11x minus 4, and SR is equivalent to BC. It matches up with side BC. Now here's side BC, so that should be a 60 here. And then when you compare that to TS to BC, then TS is 70, that's this one here, but BC is 50, so the 50 should go here. And that's going to change your final result when you solve this ratio, trying to find x. In question 3, you've got the ratio lengths of 5 to 8. Now the area relationship is that the ratio of the areas is the square of the ratio of the sides. 5 squared is 25, not 40. So the ratio of the areas should be 25 to 64 there. For number C, for part C, if this is an equilateral triangle, then it tells you that the perimeter is 48. That means that each side is 16, so that the 3 16s will add up to 48. And so in the other triangle, we're told that one of the sides is 6. So the ratio of the lengths should be 16 to 6, and that means that the ratio of the areas should be 16 squared to 6 squared. Now here's page 3 with question 4 and 5, and you did a good job on both of these questions. Both of those questions are correct, and just make sure that you always answer a word problem with a word sentence. So for question 4, you need a statement at the end saying, therefore the tower is, at the end here. This one you did do that, and so that's good.